Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. If you are a returning subscriber, thank you. And if you are new to my channel, please don't forget to subscribe and please continue watching this video. So today I'll be talking about pregnancy myths. This I believe that will be heard for long by some people. We are during our stage of pregnancy. We have heard people tell us some kind of things that are not supposed to be done or are supposed to be done during pregnancy. And I personally think those things are not true because it's not scientifically proven. Like, it actually makes no sense when I try to connect them. Like, how does these two things connect? It actually makes no sense. So I'm going to be debunking some pregnancy myths that I heard during my pregnancy that I was told by people around me during my pregnancy stage. The first myth that I'll be debunking is drooling, baby drooling. So I've heard people say it, and I've been told that taking much of okra soup or okra, popularly called by some people, ogbolo soup or slimy food, made baby to drool. Like, it's the reason why baby drool. Like, after giving birth to the baby start drooling a lot. To me, I think it's not true because I don't see any relationship, any connection between drooling and slimy food. And also, it has not been scientifically proven that taking of okra soup or ogbolo soup makes baby to drool. For me, for example, my baby do drool, but I think it's normal, just like every baby does. It's like a normal thing to drool. There's nothing big about it, or there's nothing to be scared of. So when I hear those kind of things, I'll just like roll my eyes because I don't even know. It doesn't make no sense. I wonder why people will just wake up one morning and start saying things. As in, I don't know how they formulate their theory. I don't know where they get their own theory from. I don't know the lab. I don't know how they do their testing, their theory, finalize everything. I don't know, but I wonder why someone will just wake up and start saying something that doesn't really make sense. Like, I try to imagine the relationship between slimy food and a baby drool. Just imagine baby's in your stomach and you eat much of okra or bolo soup. Then after giving birth, the baby will start drooling. Okay, another myth I want to debunk is the fact that the one that people do say or have heard, that you can tell how beautiful, no, you can tell the gender of your baby by how beautiful or ugly you look during pregnancy. And I think that's not true because I think it has to do with body type. It has to do with the attention you give your body, because there's no way you'll be pregnant and the gender of the baby will determine if you'll be looking fine or you'll be looking ugly. So let me take I for instance. During my pregnancy, in the first stage of my pregnancy, I was looking very fine. People were telling me I was looking very fine, more fine and everything. So in the last stage of my pregnancy, my face, like everything about me totally changed. I was not looking as fine as I used to. So reason be that first of all, it's body type. Secondly, the first stage of my pregnancy, I was giving my body a lot of attention. I was still using my beauty soap and cream. I was on makeup while leaving the house. I was taking care of myself like very well. I was giving my body much attention. But close to the last stage of my pregnancy, I was tired of it. I was tired of using cream. It was irritating. I was tired of makeup. I stopped rubbing anything on my face. I will stop using lipstick on my lips. So I went for using my beauty soap to using a normal soap. So because that's told on me, because I wasn't giving my skin the food, the nutrient it needed. I wasn't taking care of it. I was giving it that treatment I used to give it. So that's why I went from looking fine to looking not so fine. Let me not say ugly, looking not so fine, because of I wasn't doing the things I used to do. Same go for some persons. Some persons, they stop doing those things because it's not easy to be pregnant and having a little one. It's draining. It's energy draining. I see people that they were pregnant with female and they were looking so not fine, ugly. Okay, you're not looking fine, you're looking kind of ugly. I see people pregnant with male looking so fine. So these believe that when you are pregnant with a male child, you look so ugly. When you are pregnant with a female child, you look so fine. I don't think it's standard at all, because you can be having a male child and you still be looking extremely fine depending on the body type. You can be having a female child and you won't be looking fine as you used to. You go from being fine to being ugly, depends on the body type. So people, when they are pregnant, they have this big lips, wide lips, they have this swallow nose, their face become swallow feet, acne all over. You get? I know scientifically it is proven that when a woman is pregnant with a female child, the body contains more estrogen, and estrogen causes acne, mood swing, and all that. But it doesn't mean that will make the person ugly. It doesn't show that will make the person finer. I mean to say, it doesn't mean that having a female will make the person finer. But there's still no correlation, no connection between the gender of a child and the look of a pregnant woman. So there is this myth that they do say, they said your baby might end up looking like someone you play a lot with. That if you play a lot with an ugly child, you might end up having an ugly baby. And if you play a lot with a very fine child, you might end up having a fine baby. I think that's not true. It's not possible. Like, it doesn't make any sense. So because I'm pregnant, I will not see an ugly child. I will not be running. I will start running away because I don't want to have an ugly baby. There's no relation, like there's no connection between playing with a child that is fine or ugly and the look of the child. Like changing the look of your baby, like the face of your baby start changing to that of the child you are playing with. And also this other one that has to do with if someone crosses your leg, your baby will end up looking like that person. Like if you are sitting down, your leg is on the road, on the maybe on the path on the road. Yeah, instead of the person tell you to shift your leg backward, the person just cross your leg, cross over. That your baby will end up looking like that person, and you can do something to reverse it, whether you take your leg back or something. But I believe that's not true because all these things doesn't make sense. I don't know how people come up with this kind of thing. I don't know how they do it, but it really doesn't make sense and should be debunked. This other one I heard that sounds so funny to me, but I don't know all these people. Sounds funny. Said if you are working at night and you pass a junction, you should just pinch your stomach. That's what they said, so that evil spirits will not possess the mother and also will not possess the baby. So you pinch yourself so that any evil spirit will not enter inside of you while passing the junction. Or either you pinch yourself or you use a safety pin. Just pin to your clothes to prevent a evil spirit from entering your body. I personally I don't believe that's true, because I don't know, like with any evil spirit that want to possess somebody run away because of a safety pin, then that evil spirit is powerless. It's totally powerless. And secondly, we are all children of God. We are not supposed to be believing those kind of things. But once you are leaving the house, you pray, you commit yourself into the hands of God, commit your baby. I don't think there's any need to be worried or doing any of those extra things. I just think it's just a mere belief. There's nothing true. Like, it's not true. There are people that are not doing it, then they still give birth to their baby are not possessed, the mother is fine, the baby is fine, nothing like that. So I don't know where they are, like I said before, I don't know where they get their theory from. I don't know how come, I don't know how they make up this story. And really, some of us do believe. If you see the way they are saying this thing, you'll be forced to believe. Sometimes you find yourself doing those things cautiously or subconsciously. So I don't think that's true. If you just hear anything like that, please just debunk it. Or I will just close my ear. Like, I don't want to hear. Like, the woman is pregnant, you don't have to instill fear into the woman. During pregnancy, you don't need anything that will make you scared. So why telling someone something like that to instill fear into the person? Just imagine if the person passed a junction now. The person will be scared because she's likely to have carried evil spirit, or evil spirit is likely to have entered her body. So why saying those things to instill fear in a pregnant woman when you know they don't need anything that will make them scared? So please, if you hear any news like that, any information like that, or any myth like that, please just quickly debunk. One of the debunk is that more or fuller baby equals to more heartburn. Like, the fuller your baby the more the heartburn during pregnancy. I don't think that's not true. That's not true, because I've been pregnant. So I didn't experience anything like heartburn, and I gave birth. My baby had plenty of air, fuller air, and I didn't experience anything like heartburn. So that's not true. That's just a myth that should be debunked. more hair, fuller hair does not equal to heartburn at all. If you are having heartburn, some people experience heartburn, some people don't. So it's a normal thing. It's a normal thing to have heartburn during pregnancy, and some people experience it while others don't. So please, more heartburn does not equal to fuller hair. I beg. It's not true. There's no connection. Scientifically, there's no proof that the more the hair, the fuller the hair, the more the heartburn. There's no proof to that. Please, any myths like that, please just quickly debunk them. Lastly, I'll be talking about the morning sickness. So morning sickness is not the ultimate for every pregnant woman. Not every woman go through the morning sickness. Some people experience it and some people don't. And also, I don't know why it's called morning sickness, because it can happen in the morning, afternoon, evening, or night. It can happen anytime in the day. It doesn't have to be in the morning. So it's not everybody that vomits. Forget Nollywood, I beg. Forget those things you watch on Nollywood. Whenever you see a pregnant person, to show that a person is pregnant, you see the person throwing up or vomiting. So people don't vomit during pregnancy. I, for instance, during my pregnancy, I didn't throw up except for one time. I think I took pap, and during that time, because I spit a lot during my pregnancy, so things like that irritate me. So I just took pap, and after taking the pap, I started throwing up. So that was the only time I threw up during my pregnancy. So not everybody throw up during their pregnancy. Some people, while pregnant, they don't, you won't even know. They won't fall sick. They won't have no much changes in their body in the early stage of the pregnancy. You won't even know. So don't think that for you to know that someone is pregnant, it has to be morning sickness. That morning sickness is the ultimate. So everybody must pass through morning sickness. And just like it's not only in the morning, it can happen to anyone at any time of the day. Some people are just pregnant. Some people, when they are pregnant, you only see the stomach getting big, like no change. I see someone like that, her stomach would just only get it big, but she was still looking very fine. The nose didn't swell up, like there was not like real changes, just the stomach. So please just debunk that. It's not true. Come to the end of the video. If you enjoyed this video, watching this video, please don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, and please don't forget to subscribe if you haven't subscribed, and put on the post notification bell beside it. And also don't forget to share this video, and also leave your comment in the comment section. Tell us some myths that you have heard that I didn't get to talk about. So thank you for watching this video. See you in my next video. Bye.